There's a moment in every life when the silence becomes too loud to ignore. Not the silence around you, but the one inside. That voice, that quiet ache, that tug in your chest every time you lie to yourself and call it peace. But it's not peace. It's distraction. And you've gotten so good at it, haven't you? Convincing yourself that maybe this is enough, that the job that drains you, the people who don't see you, the habits that numb you, the dreams you buried, are all just part of growing up. But what if growing up was never supposed to mean growing distant from who you are? Tell me something. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and actually recognized the person staring back? Not the face, not the body, the soul. You see, there's a version of you that you're avoiding, one that's brave enough to say, "I'm not okay with just surviving." One that remembers what it feels like to want more, to crave meaning, to run wild with purpose. But instead of chasing it, you scroll, you distract, you stay busy, you keep convincing yourself, tomorrow. But how many more tomorrows will you waste waiting to feel ready? Here's the truth you don't want to admit. You already know what you need to do. You already know who you're meant to be. But knowing is easy. Becoming, that's the part that hurts. It hurts to break your patterns. It hurts to leave comfort behind. It hurts to admit that you've been playing small, that your potential is rotting beneath the fear of being seen trying. But ask yourself this, which pain would you rather carry? The pain of becoming or the regret of never trying? Because one will break you for a little while, the other will haunt you forever. So don't wait for a sign. You are the sign. You are the crack in the routine. The rebel heartbeat inside the silence. The soul who dares to feel again, to try again, to come back to life. The world doesn't need a perfect you. It needs a real you. So stop editing your truth. Stop hiding your scars. Stop apologizing for the fire in your chest that refuses to go out. It's not too late. You're not too far gone. And no, this is not the end. This is your awakening. Now ask yourself, who am I really? And what the hell am I waiting for? Let that question burn, and don't stop until your life becomes the answer. There will come a moment when you feel like everything is slipping through your fingers. A moment when you're tired of the fight, tired of the weight on your shoulders, tired of wondering if you're even capable of making it through. But listen to me. You are stronger than you know. Every scar, every heartbreak, every failure, they weren't meant to break you. They were meant to shape you, to forge something unshakable inside you. Because when life knocks you down, and it will, you have two choices. Lie there and let the world bury you, or stand back up and roar so loud that the universe knows your name. Don't you dare tell yourself that you're too late or too far gone. Your story isn't finished yet, not even close. That voice in your head that whispers, "Give up," that's not your voice. That's fear, and fear is a liar. Fear tells you that you'll fail before you've even tried. Fear tells you that you're weak because you're tired. But being tired doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're human. And the truth is you've already survived the nights you swore you couldn't. The truth is you've been here before, and you made it through. The truth is you're still breathing. And as long as there's breath in your lungs, you have everything you need to keep going. This is your life. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you success, happiness, or purpose. It's on you now to pick yourself up, to silence the doubt, to drown out the noise, and fight like hell for the life you deserve. You owe it to yourself to give this life everything you've got. So get up, get moving, start building, start chasing, start believing, because your moment, your breakthrough, your victory, it's waiting for you. And the only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live, is you. Look around you. Everything you want, everything you dream of, everything you say you were born for, is on the other side of effort, the other side of pain, the other side of not giving up. You think life is going to hand you everything just because you're a good person? Because you've been through some hard times? Life doesn't owe you a damn thing, but you owe yourself everything. You owe it to the younger version of you who once believed anything was possible. You owe it to the future version of you who's counting on you to keep going. You owe it to every time you said, "This time will be different." Then make it different. There will be days when you're tired. There will be nights when your thoughts will try to break you. But I need you to remember this. The dream is still worth it. Even if it takes longer. Even if no one claps for you. Even if you have to start over 1,000 times. Start over 1,001. You weren't made to quit. You weren't made to break. You were made to rise again and again until rising becomes your only option. So take your pain, take your failures, take your disappointments, and build from them. Let every setback be a stepping stone. Let every scar remind you that you survived. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one thing. That fire in your soul that says, "I'm not done yet." So go ahead. Fall down 7 times. But stand up 8. Because at the end of this life, you don't want to look back and say, "I almost made it." You want to say, "I gave it everything I had." Let me be real with you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and guide you to greatness. You keep doubting yourself like life owes you proof. It doesn't. You want a guarantee? Here it is. If you don't believe in yourself, you're already done. All that fear, that hesitation, that "what if I fail?" That's loser talk. You're not stuck. You're scared. And you're letting that fear chain you up like a coward. Get this straight. Doubt has never built a legacy. Doubt has never made $1 million. Doubt has never broken records. The people you admire, they were no different than you. They just stopped whining. They stopped looking for permission. They stopped giving a damn about being ready or being good enough. They moved. You sitting there waiting for motivation to strike? Pathetic. You need to understand something brutal. Life will not stop punching you just because you're sensitive. So what if you're scared? Do it scared. So what if you failed before? Fail better. Fail again. And then rise. Every second you doubt yourself, you bury your potential. Every excuse you make is a shovel in your own grave. You were born with fire in your veins and you're acting like you're made of glass? Wait, upper. Nobody owes you a cheerleader. Nobody owes you a damn thing. You either grow a spine and take the life you want, or sit in the corner, make excuses, and watch someone braver live the dream you were too scared to chase. You don't need validation. You need guts. You need discipline, relentlessness, a hunger so vicious it scares your own damn doubt away. So next time that voice tells you, you can't, you tell it to shut the hell up, because you're doing it anyway. Get up, move, fight. You either level up or shut up. There is no in between. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to break limits, to rise above doubt, to stare failure in the face and say, "You don't scare me." This life, it doesn't hand out trophies for playing it safe. It rewards the ones who show up when it's hard, who keep going when it hurts, who build themselves from the ashes, not the applause. You think strength is loud? Number strength is waking up on a day you don't want to exist in and showing up anyway. Strength is failing in silence but standing up like a damn warrior with nobody clapping for you but your own soul. You've got something in you the world hasn't seen yet. A fire that doesn't burn out, a hunger that doesn't die. So stop shrinking to fit places you've outgrown. Stop apologizing for having dreams that make people uncomfortable. They weren't built to carry your vision. You were. You've been through hell, but you didn't come this far just to survive. You came to own it, to rise, to rebuild, to redefine what's possible. This isn't the end of your story. This is the chapter where you become unbreakable. Now go get what's yours. And don't just chase greatness, be the damn reason it exists.